If you are looking for a hassle-free way to buy and sell your clothing and accessories online, well, you're going to want to join us on today's show. Hello, I'm Shannon Skinner, and this is Extraordinary Women TV. My guest is Jodi Goodfellow. She is the co-founder of Fashion Forward, a website that helps you do just that, buy and sell your clothing and accessories. Well, hello, Jodi Goodfellow.
Hello.
Hi, it's nice having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you have this really cool company, Fashion Forward.
Yes.
And it's something that you've been able to blend your love of fashion and design and networking. How did you manage to pull in all your passions and find something that you do, that you love?
Well, my background is I'm actually a high school teacher in Toronto, and I teach visual arts. And I also have a passion for travel as well as shopping. I am a self-proclaimed shopaholic. And the idea actually for my business came to me a few years ago when I realized that there was a missing sort of niche. I live in a condo downtown, which is a very small space. And I'm a seasonal shopper, so I accumulate a lot of clothing and accessories over the year. And I tend to just wear everything a few times before I get kind of bored with them. So I was looking for a way to sort of clean out my closet and make a little bit of cash, because a lot of the things that I buy still have value in them. And I realized that there wasn't really too many options out there for me. So I was able to sort of create this website.
Okay, so how does it work? If I go to the website, what happens?
Okay,
and it's unique.
It is very unique, actually. So basically, we created a platform where it's free local classifieds, but it's strictly for fashion. So you don't find classified ads on there for, you know, renting an apartment or anything like that. It's just strictly fashion classified ads. So it works based on city that you live in, and the reason for that is because there's no shipping involved. So buyers and sellers actually meet in their local area to exchange cash for goods. So this eliminates shipping fees, it eliminates profit sharing, so we don't actually take a profit from the sellers or charge the buyers fees at all. It also eliminates packaging waste, so it's much more eco-friendly as well to be able to recycle your clothing and pass it on to someone else. And so a seller would go onto our website and they would upload a photo of the item that they would like to sell, as well as write a description including the price that they're interested in trying to get for the item. And then that's it. It really only takes a minute or two to actually upload a classified ad for their fashionable item. Buyers actually can shop based on their local area, and so they can shop either by keyword or they can shop based on categories. So we have different categories of fashion for men, women, children, as well as pets.
I noticed that stood out, of course, because I'm a dog owner.
Yes,
so
exactly.
For pets as well.
Yeah, absolutely, because people, especially in urban places, people like to dress up their dogs in particular, or even during seasonal situations like Christmas or Halloween, pets often get dressed up as well. So you know, there's a need for people to pass on their fashionable goods for pets as well.
I mean, what kind of advice do you have for somebody like me who's got a closet filled with clothes, and I don't wear, what I've noticed is I don't really wear a fraction
Exactly.
Or a good portion of what I actually have, that I have my favorites I keep going back to,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
So what kind of advice would you have for someone like me who's got that situation?
Well, I think it's really important to clean out your closet seasonally. So every spring and winter, at the very least, it's a good idea to go through everything that you have. And anything that you haven't worn in the last few months or what have you by the end of the season, then it's time to get rid of it and pass it on. And of course, you can either donate it. There's lots of places that accept clothing donations. But if you feel that it still has value and you know that someone would be willing to pay for it, then you can certainly post it on our website, and chances are pretty good that someone out there would be interested to buy it.
Now, I did notice that you have a category for couture.
Yes. So we haven't actually seen a whole lot of couture actually being listed as of yet. We are still very new, so we're seeing a lot of interesting things being posted. Everything from wedding dresses to maternity clothes to sporting and active wear. So, so we're seeing a lot of interesting things coming through.
And what sort of feedback are you getting from people?
We're getting very positive feedback. People really like the idea that this is so easy for them to use. They like the convenience of being able to post items on their own. They're not restricted to, you know, seasons, because the other option is to go to consignment stores. And there's a lot of good things with consignment stores, but there's a lot of disadvantages as well. And that being one of them, that usually they're looking for very seasonal type of clothing. And of course, they also take, you know, 50 to 60% of your profit when they resell things for you. We don't do that. And we make it very convenient and easy for sellers to actually post anything that they have in their closet that they're willing to let go of.
So what do you hope to achieve with Fashion Forward?
Well, one of the great things about it is it makes people more aware of their fashion footprint. So we often buy and consume more than what we need. And so this way it helps us reduce that. Yes, exactly, right. It also makes us a little more hesitant to overspend as well. Because you can go out and shop on our website for great deals. You don't necessarily need to buy, you know, retail prices anymore. So this helps you get a Louis Vuitton bag at a fraction of the cost. So so everybody benefits, really.
Well, where is Fashion Forward available? Is it just Toronto, or are you in other cities?
It's actually all across Canada. So it works, because it works as a local classified website. It's available in every city actually across Canada. We have every city listed, so anyone in Canada can actually use it. They can post items for sale, or they can shop for items in their local area.
And for you, what is your vision for this venture?
My hope is that it becomes a one-stop shop for fashion, and not only do we have the opportunity for people to purge and refresh their closet on our website, but we're adding a lot of really exciting features, and we're constantly listening to the feedback that we are getting from the users on our website, and making it as easy and as user-friendly as possible. So we are going to be adding a blog onto our website so that we can feature new and upcoming designers, students who are in fashion school that would like to get some coverage and exposure, things like that. We are also going to be adding a fashion business and service directory as well, so that people can find very interesting resources for their wardrobe needs, anything from an image consultant to a custom closet designer. And so we'll be implementing that this year as well. We have a lot of exciting things. I don't want to give too much away, but these are some of the really cool things that we're working on currently right now to sort of get out there in the next couple of months.
So you teach?
I do teach, yes.
Yeah, let's talk about your teaching role to high school students. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. I teach grades 9 through 12. I teach visual arts as well as career studies currently. So I also talk a little bit about how what my experience has been like as an entrepreneur in my career studies class and in my art classes. I mention from time to time, you know, the skills that are needed and involved in a business like mine as well, from graphic design to, you know, the aspect of being a fashion designer, which I'm not, but of course there's always that route for those who are interested in pursuing a career in arts as well.
Well, Jodi, we're just going to take a break, and it means my good to know minutes, so I know you've got a great success tip.
Absolutely. My success tip would be to surround yourself with a positive support group, especially if you're going to go into something like entrepreneurship, because you really need that support network to be able to bounce off ideas, and to have, even if it's just 2 or 3 people who can give you a high five when you need it, or to give you an ear to sort of let you vent to when it's required, because it really is quite a roller coaster ride. But if you surround yourself with positive people, you'll keep that motivation going, and you'll be successful.
Well, thanks for being here today, and I wish you all the best, Jodi.
Thank you so much.
Well, I've been speaking with Jodi Goodfellow. She is the co-founder of Fashion Forward. Well, if you are interested in finding out more about past guests, past episodes, more about the show, about me, contacting me, I'd encourage you to visit the website at extraordinarywomentv.com, and be sure to follow me on Twitter, and I've put all sorts of updates on my Twitter. Well, if you are interested in transforming your life, I hope these stories have inspired you. You've been watching Extraordinary Women TV. I'm Shannon Skinner. See you soon.